Okay, I'm back from shooting the next lot of load development for the 2506. It was test loads 7 through 12. I've got the data on my phone and pictures. I'll insert the pictures of the targets that I'm talking about into the video, probably up to the either upper left or upper right. Let's get into it. Test load number 7 averaged a 1.386 inch center to center group at 100 yards, and the velocity, average velocity that I got off only 3 rounds was 3,084 feet per second. Test target number 8 averaged a 0.780 inch group at 100 yards. All the targets are at 100 yards, by the way, and the average velocity of 3 rounds was 3,112 feet per second. Test target number 9 was a 1.305 inch group, and it averaged 3,152 feet per second. Test target number 10 was a 1.041 inch group, and it was 3,194 feet per second average velocity. Test target number 11 was a 0.913 inch group, and it was 3,231 feet per second. This is the load that I'm probably going to go with. That was a 53 grain charge of H4350, so AR2209. I did fire one more test charge, which was test charge number 12, and it was 3,234 feet per second average. The fact that we didn't get much of a gain in velocity for a half grain increment in charge indicates to me that we're approaching the absolute safe maximum. There was no heavy bolt lift on this on any of these charges. Test target number 12 also only got 2 rounds on target because the point of impact shift was too far to the right and 1 round went off the edge of the target, so I don't actually have the group size, only the average velocity for those 3 rounds. No heavy bolt lift for any of these charges. Number 11 test load, there was the absolute ghost of an ejector mark on the case head, but it was only on one of the cases, and I had to get it in the perfect light. In fact, I missed it the first couple of times I looked at the cases, and I only picked it up the last time I had a look. It was so faint that it may as well not be there. Primers throughout all the loads, very odd. I've never seen it before. Some were still had very rounded edges to them, like basically you're running minimum charges. Others were reasonably well flattened out. I don't know if that's just an inconsistency in the hardness of the primer material. Again, I've never seen that before, where some loads, or some rounds in that charge weight were displayed good primers and some displayed flattened primers. But that's my wrap up of that. Basically, I'm going to load some more up of test charge number 11, and I'll shoot them again for accuracy, and I'll shoot a few more this time to get a better average velocity over the magneto speed again, which has proven to be very, very useful for load development. I'm much happier with these speeds, even if I give up accuracy. That's still, most of these charges were around the inch mark. Test charge number 11 was under an inch, so that's good, and that's perfectly acceptable for hunting out to 300 yards or so, even further actually. Okay, so the next video will be basically a wrap up of this next round of testing charge number 11. I'll catch you in that video.